Avalanche facts here. Imagine this, you live in the United States, but suddenly you're on a plane. Not back to your home country, but to Rwanda. Yes, you heard that right, Rwanda. In August 2025, 7 deportees from the United States landed in Kigali, the capital of Rwanda, under a deal signed between Washington and Rwanda's government. But this is not your ordinary deportation story. Stick with me, because the details will shock you. Part 1. The arrival. In mid-August, a small group of 7 individuals stepped off a flight in Rwanda. They weren't tourists. They weren't investors. They were deportees, sent thousands of miles from the United States under a controversial bilateral agreement. A Rwandan government spokesperson, Yolanda Makolo, confirmed the news on Thursday. She revealed that all 7 cases had been carefully vetted under the agreement. Translation? Rwanda has the power to review and approve who gets in and who doesn't. But here's the twist. Makolo refused to reveal their identities. No names, no photos, nothing. Only one fact was made clear: they were being accommodated by an international organization. Part 2. The settling process. So what does life look like for deportees who end up in Rwanda? According to Makolo, these 7 individuals are already being visited by the International Organization for Migration, alongside Rwanda's own social services. They're not just being housed, they're being trained. Workforce training, healthcare support, and the promise of a chance to rebuild a new life. Rwanda says it wants them to become part of its society. But even among the 7, not everyone agrees with this plan. 3 of them reportedly want to return to their home countries. 4, however, have said they want to stay and start fresh in Rwanda. Part 3. The bigger plan. This isn't a one-off situation. Rwanda has publicly stated it is willing to accept up to 250 people deported from the United States. And here's a kicker: this plan was originally tied to former President Donald Trump's anti-immigration agenda. Now think about this. While Trump was pushing hardline immigration crackdowns in the US, countries like Rwanda were signing deals to take in the very people America no longer wanted. But Rwanda is not alone in this. 3 other African nations, Uganda, Eswatini, and South Sudan, also have similar deportation agreements with Washington. Part 4. The controversy. Of course, not everyone is cheering this arrangement. Human rights experts are raising alarm bells. Their argument? Deportations like these may violate international law, especially if people are being sent to countries where they could face torture, abduction, or abuse. That's a heavy accusation. And it forces us to ask some tough questions. Is this a humanitarian effort by Rwanda, or is it simply outsourcing America's immigration problem to Africa? Part 5. The questions that remain. 7 people may not sound like a lot, but this is only the beginning. If Rwanda follows through on its promise to take in up to 250 deportees, what will that mean for its economy, its society, and its international image? And here's the elephant in the room. Are deportees really safe? The identities are being kept secret, and while Rwanda promises housing, training, and healthcare, human rights organizations remain skeptical. So we're left with this situation: 4 people ready to start over in Rwanda, 3 people desperate to go home, and a USA-Africa deal that could reshape immigration policies in ways the world hasn't seen before. This story raises big questions about migration, sovereignty, and human rights. Do you think deals like this are a solution, or just another way of shifting problems from one country to another? I'm Avalanche, and this is Avalanche Facts. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop your thoughts in the comments. This conversation is far from over.